Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Stellaris with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to the Divine Skrek Republic with its new allies, the Confederation of Money Marble, which we even have a migration treaty with. In today's video, we have three goals, the first of which is breaching the shroud. This way we can do the final step in our evolution of our ultimate faith, and we can actually talk to the denizens of the shroud, or at least the land beyond that. On top of that, I do want to go to war with these fellows up here, and thus make them the same as us, spiritualists and egalitarians, rather than spiritualists and I believe regular militarists, so that shouldn't be too difficult since they're similar to us anyway. And finally, I want to do something someone mentioned previously, which I kept on forgetting about, which is this. Set rights, full citizenship, nope, assimilation. If we assimilate the people who are in our lovely empire, they will simply get all of these psychic abilities, but I believe they stay with all of their regular traits, so that would be really, really good. I also need to stop them from being decadent, because that's such an evil trait for honestly a quite good people. Now, you are really boring with your traits as well, aren't you? Either way, all of these need to be assimilated, but not all at once, because during assimilation, they have minus happiness, I think, but I know for a fact they also stop working. So to begin with, we're just going to assimilate these guys, the first other faction which joined ours. So set rights, and begin the assimilation. Pops of this species are altered over time to better match the dominant species of the Empire. Pops that are in the process of being assimilated will not produce any resource. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to serve us. But less evil. Basically that, but less evil. And yet, you're getting some serious minus happiness for that, aren't you? Minus 25%, in fact. And on top of that, I'm actually going to go ahead and change you to no longer be decadent. Actually, no, I probably won't, because that would require the same research. I will then also begin breaching the shroud. Our forces are currently on their way back, and once they are back, we can reinforce those and begin our new war effort, if I can use my words. Now, whilst all that's going on, what I want to do is claim one of these systems. The reason is, eventually, we are going to need to go to war with this, the isolationists, to make them better suit us as well. The problem is, we need to be close enough that we have an actual border, and we just don't at the moment, which is really problematic. So I think the best way would be to just go through here and just claim one of these systems. Eventually that will become a border, so nothing really too interesting. I mean, I would like the gateway.
System survey complete.
Sure, grab the gateway first. That's going to be really expensive, but honestly, we're doing fine for influence right now because everyone loves us. And eventually, maybe we'll have enough of these people that we can actually become pacifist once more. But at the moment, it doesn't look like it. At least we're still acting pacifist, only doing 1 second. And I thought I saw something which I didn't then. Clearly I am going absolutely insane. As I was saying, liberation wars. So the next thing I want to do is none of these. Although I do really want to find a Gaia planet we can use this on. So still on the lookout for one of those. I think we did find one a while back, but it's too far away. Am I going mad about that? Maybe I am. The problem... Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's the Gaia world. We really want that as well, so I do need to start expanding this way, but I need some forces down here to deal with this pirate fleet. So, once you get back, make a move down here. So get there, reinforce, go down, then we need to make a mad dash to grab this Gaia world before they get there, so we get a permanent plus 10% to our unity, which would be very, very nice, it must be said. Trade deal expired. Research agreement. Okay, well, soon we'll be at war with these guys anyway, so that's not too much of an issue. Don't you want to form a defensive pact with Money Marble? Finally, wormhole travel. Yes, please. We can finally figure out where this actually goes. Now, the one over here is a gateway, isn't it? Which is the L gates, or whatever they're actually called. Also, I'm getting a bit of lag. I don't quite know why. Exploit resources, that's great. Yep, advanced railguns. Soon our ships are going to be much, much more fearsome. Not that they're particularly weak right now, honestly, but at least we actually have some decent railguns and not just the level 1 stuff, which is not the strongest.
Complete.
We have a lot of spare energy credits. Actually, we have a lot of spare everything. I could make one more fleet, honestly. It wouldn't be a huge deal. Yeah, okay, first of all, let's go into the ship designer and have a quick look-see at new upgrades. Now, there we go, auto upgrade. People were going mad I didn't do that. There we go, the auto upgrade system is now in place. Which means our lovely intercept here, the immolator, will now have that. Lovely. So our immolators are now massively upgraded and have got the X-ray lasers rather than the ones they were having before, and everything else is pretty much going to stay the same. I'm tempted to give them the hull tissue, just because I find it fascinating. It's not so much this is definitely the best option by any stretch, but I love the idea of all the ships healing over time. We're so focused on making sure casualties are minimized, we even have our ships healing, rather than extra offensive capabilities. Okay, immolator, you have been upgraded, and I'll make sure to auto-upgrade all of them. Of course, it would have helped if I pressed save then after clicking auto-upgrade on all of them. Well, now I have, so there we are.
System survey.
We have found a new contact, and it's a fox hive. Praise the divine for this meeting, hive mind fox. Now, the problem with you is I can't actually convert you into my way of thinking. So that's going to be a bit weird. Yeah, I don't quite know how this works. Can we even do the ideology thing? You're going to be a problem. Hopefully you don't expand and take up too much space, because our Federation in the future won't be able to take you, most likely. Actually, maybe it will. I don't really know how they work. No, we are not becoming friends with you, because if we do, then we can't go to war with you later. Hello there, Archivist. We understand that your empire is home to an individual whose brilliant mind transcends the tragic the tragic primitiveness of your species. While the talents of Ras are sadly wasted in the Divine Screk Republic, we always have use for a skilled scientist to work in our archives. As such, we are offering you a unique chance to earn our favour by allowing us to take charge of him. We already have a ship en route to pick him up. You only need to say yes. No. We are egalitarians. We will not allow that. Now, I don't care if that brings forth your wrath. I hope it doesn't. And now you are really annoyed at me. But, no.
Special project complete.
Okay, here we are. Finally, we get to do the Shroud event. Now that we've established an initial psionic link, we will be able to access the Shroud through the contacts menu in the future. To make any kind of meaningful forays into this realm and meet the beings who dwell there, we will likely have to make use of special psionic emitters to extend our psychic reach. This will consume a tremendous amount of energy, which is fine by me because I have loads to spare. Cool. Okay, so I made a mistake there. I decided to cut the clip and just go and check to make sure everything else is going okay while I continue this, and apparently the message is gone. So if you want to read it, I suggest you go back a little bit. Sorry about that. Reach into the Shroud. Ooh. This is a particularly, I don't know what that word even means, region of the Shroud. Massive currents of raw psionic energy is funneled through here, sometimes giving violent birth to semi-intelligent spiritual apparitions. These confused spirits often clash with one another, unleashing massive amounts of psychic power this time, in battles that can last millennia. In fact, several such duels seem to be taking place right now. We should proceed with caution. High probability, medium, and low. If successful, the energy of the Shroud will be channeled into a powerful boon that has a positive effect on our entire empire. If successful, the energy of the Shroud will be channeled... Okay, so 2 boons, and we get a psionic avatar. Oh, increased research speed would be amazing, though. Okay, let's go with the high probability this first time. The powerful energies of the shroud have been successfully channeled into a psionic avatar under our control. After translating into our universe, the newborn avatar has coalesced into a colossal warrior on the surface of Redemption Rock. Then what now? Oh, it's a soldier, like a landing force. Is that you? I'm guessing? Psionic Avatar, rank regular. Oh my god, those stats though. So we have the ultimate foot soldier. Good to know. That was pretty nice. So how long until I can do that again? There is nothing for us here. We'll have to return later. Well, that clears things up. Our first fleet is now returning to Redemption Rock. And I'm now making a new fleet anyway, because I was getting a little bit bored. We really need to get some new thrusters, because right now we are still on the worst thrusters, and clearly we are really slow. Because moving anywhere is an absolute nightmare right now. Now you can go and upgrade. Which will be a while, because right now we are completely reinforcing a brand new fleet. The infinity equation. I forgot about you. So that's something else to do later.
System survey complete.
Is it this one here? No, that's... Oh, we finally reached where the labs are. Finally. That was an event ages ago. Where are our science vessels? Wow, they've got all the way over there. So that's where the infinity machine is. Can you go back and do the labs? I think that's for a weapon, like, episodes ago. And finally, wormhole travel. And let's upgrade our point defense as well. Now, one thing I do want to do is... I'm just going to grab a new scientist so we can instantly check out that wormhole over here. Because I want to know where it actually leads. It's either going to be this one or this one. And that's why we're currently neighbours with the Cash Cacti. And are they still at war?
Construction complete.
They're still at war. That's taking forever. I have now finished off the discovery tree, and I can't quite decide which one of these I actually want. Grasp the Void would be interesting, getting more star bases, which is just good. Extra sensor range would be good during a fight, well, during a war, I should say. Galactic force projection, I mean, that's just awesome anyway. Here's some extra navy capacity. Defender of the Galaxy, that's pretty good. Everyone likes me a little bit more, and I'm better at any endgame crisis that may happen. Consecrated Worlds would give us more unity at the cost of a lot of influence. 5 more core sector worlds. That would be awesome. Getting some of these 20 worlds over here now that we have the lovely fungus, which means we can pretty much inhabit any planet, would be really good. Get us a lot of materials. Right now we're actually only at plus 15 minerals because we have a fleet of this size. I'm actually going to merge those two fleets, I think. Now, Voidborn I've never actually used before. That allows us to build habitats, and I don't know what makes habitats special. I think they have special buildings, but I'm not sure. I don't know what I want right now. All of these seem really good. I'm tempted by Galactic Force Projection, or the Extra Worlds, or Voidborn. Those three are the ones which I kind of want the most. Maybe Voidborn just for the fun of it. Yeah, okay. Let's do Voidborn. So then, how does this work is the question. Let's put down a new construction ship over at Redemption Rock, and we'll figure out how that even works. Currently upgrading one of our fleets. Cool. And now we send the scientist to explore the wormhole. Let's see what that's all about then.
Construction complete.
Of course, I'll click the last one. So, how do I even place a habitat? Oh, I thought it'd be on the star, but it wasn't working anyway. Whoa, that's expensive. 10,000 for a habitat. A habitat can only house habitat-specific buildings and is limited to 12 tiles. Still, though, can we actually place one of those on every planet, or is there a limit? I bet there's a limit.
System survey
Can't
complete.
place it on those for some reason. Oh, can't it be placed on planets which are being mined? That would actually make a lot of sense. Okay. That's interesting. That is very interesting.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Advanced railguns, excellent. Ooh, battleships. Citadels would be interesting. Robots don't really care about. Battleships, okay, yeah, battleships. And now the Cash Cactus Combine is also fighting someone else. And we have the Shroud event. Reach into the Shroud once more. An endless desert stretches before us. We have been here before. Something emerges from the sand. It is difficult to see. The words are like thunder spoken by a mouth for which they were never intended. We are compelled to answer. Oh, I don't have a clue. Is there any hints as to what I should say? Malak. Sorry, I was thinking about Malal. The first one. Bonus 25% happiness. Okay. That's nice. Everyone's happy. Good. Our first non-Skrek scientist on our technology team. Well done. Okay, then let's get ready to fight. I'm afraid, sir, I am jumping into this fight as well. Declare war, impose ideology.
The crusade of the righteous begins.
So, this first group just goes straight down there. The second group do a bit of a turn and start taking out all of these. It'll be very difficult for them to get past us and actually get to these once they're captured, so that'll be great. You, I just want you to take out all of their stations. Stop them from being able to reinforce.
Special project complete.
Go, go, go! It's going to be a while before some proper fighting, but still.
Construction
Also,
complete.
our leader died, which is very annoying. Oh, the ransomers. Hello. We will rescue you. Eventually. Maybe. Guessing you're the ransomers. Yes, you are. Evil Skrek.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Upgraded biolabs, that's great. Yeah, I definitely want more gene modification things. And let's upgrade all of our biolabs. So that soon we can start getting some of the repeatable upgrades. There we are. And also, right now with Unity, I believe one of the exploration traits we got, sorry, I mean discovery, is faith in science. Gain Unity equal to 3 months of production whenever a new technology is researched. So that's fantastic. How did you not take that? I guess I didn't actually click you to that area, which is really annoying.
Heretic fleet engaged.
Why aren't you fighting?
Heretic fleet engaged.
Is this bugged?
Heretic
Oh, I've
fleet
seen this before.
engaged.
Yeah, that's what it keeps on saying. Heretic fleet
Heretic
engaged.
fleet engaged.
I've seen this bug happen before. For some reason, we're just not fighting
Heretic
that group.
fleet engaged.
So just get out of there.
Heretic
That's
fleet
so not fair,
engaged.
game. Yeah, there's no reason why we weren't fighting them even when we clicked to fight them. Problem is now, yeah, we're going to take so much damage off this. Wow, like only the cruiser survived. Look at the amoeba swarm though. That's pretty cool. Grab that. Oh, I have to go back on ourselves, don't we? That's annoying. I guess we could just bombard this until we destroy this via the attacks. Guardian point defense, excellent, and 0 point reactor goes next. Oh, that was annoying.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Heretic fleet engaged. Actually, that. Time to make our first habitat. Now that's cool.
Tile blocker cleared. Tile blocker cleared.
Fun making some more space as well on the planets, and I'll just put down a new science lab for when you're done. And you can be a mining network. Hello, Capital. How's your army looking? Quite strong, honestly, but probably not strong enough to fight against the Avatar. Which one of you is the strongest here? Experience gain, morale. I'm gonna go with experience gain then. Thankfully as well, the psychic is also quite a nice bonus. Mostly against morale, but still. I guess if you did see a psychic avatar from the shroud landing and crashing into your forces, probably quite a morale damaging effect.
Our champions have secured a heathen planet.
Excellent. And go and do the same with the other planets as well. Whilst our larger fleet, which didn't get glitched and almost die, can go and deal with the last two spaceports.
Construction complete.
Apparently most of their army as well, which is pretty good.
Complete.
It's a deal. Yep, army and fleet, both are here.
Complete.
Declare scientist finished, and I don't have enough to actually do that again, which is a shame. Maybe they bought raider ships somehow. I'm not quite sure how they have the raider type ships here. So many lasers.
Evading heretics.
And so many space amoeba. And welcome to my side. Ah, now annoyingly, you there are stopping me from jumping since you have an FTL inhibitor and you have a Gaia world. Well then, that's annoying. I wanted that. Once again, let's get all the tile blockers finally finished off. That would be nice. Army damage increased by 25%. That seems perfect, thank you. The warrior mindset. Go forth, Avatar!
Our champions are making planetfall. May the spirits protect them. Our champions have secured a heathen planet.
One more for us. Let's just keep on doing that until we have them all sorted. Where did you come from? You sort of just appeared. Oh, you're badly damaged. Still probably strong enough to take out that station together, though, so let's get our fleet in there to stop that. Well, that's going on. Let's move our landing forces over to here. And intercepting in 3, 2, 1.
Special project complete.
Whoa! Stop doing that, you teleporty things. So, out of interest, how are they actually doing that? Because clearly it's something I don't know. Huge surprise there, I suppose. But yeah, that fleet's dead. Of the Voidborn. Again, Raider. And frigates. I don't get what's going on here. There are some cruisers in there. Void Champion class. Yeah, they have something going on here which I don't have a clue about. Retreat as soon as you can. That's clearly a lost fight. You need to go back and start reclaiming those areas. Mercenary Warrior. I didn't think you could actually buy mercenaries. Because they clearly are on their side, aren't they? Look, they have the... Yeah. I am confused. Maybe if that fleet didn't get glitched out earlier, that could have actually fought back, but apparently not.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Hey, our allies in the fight. Since you are
Heathens
currently at war as well, aren't you?
one of our
Excellent.
planets. Blasphemer.
The Citadel of Faith is now being researched. Defenders systems. Oh, looks like the Confederation definitely won that war. Well done. They're the ones I liked. And they are now non-aggressive to each other, finally. Well done, guys. Well done. When did you become authoritarian? Oh, it doesn't matter, you're still our friends. And if I tried to make you part of the Federation... Well, I'm hoping you still don't want wars. Now we fight this fleet. I really love the Space Amoeba so much. Okay, second fleet, I guess you're now back home. Upgrade and then reinforce. You can't really go back to war with how you're looking currently. You're probably going to grab a couple of stations and eventually die, so I'm going to just ignore you for now. Wow. There is some serious defense on that planet, but I'm still going to try and take it out.
Tile blocker cleared.
We now have level 2 thrusters. Wonderful. Just making sure that the auto upgrade did actually work. Except for this one shouldn't exist. Oh, this is a new battleship. Okay, yeah, the battleship needs a name, so if any of you can think of a name, would love to hear it. You know what? Pure artillery, because I really want to see the lasers. I just want to see the lasers going off at very long range with this type of thing. Although, it could be converted into a carrier. Once again, spamming the amoeba. Don't really need this, but it's what we're going to be using anyway. Now, you have a longer range, don't you, than the lasers, correct? Range 75, yeah, so never mind. Although I do love the lasers and the whole concept of that, you're going to use the advanced railguns. And I want you to be artillery. Double hull tissue, because once again, I just love the idea of that. And then some armor. Cool. Battleship soon. How goes the bombardment of the planet? Slowly but surely, actually very quickly, we are removing these assault armies. Sorry, people on the surface. Your lives are being ruined, I know. And it's all your fault. Wow, these carriers are huge. I mean, transport ships. Which are carriers, I suppose. Who died? One of our scientists died. At the moment, they're not actually doing anything anyway, since they're stuck. They can't get past a few areas, which I need to clear out. After this war, we're going to focus more on our own empire, and less on what we're doing around here. Once again, a raider group just materialized right there. I'm tempted to just settle status quo now, then, because that's going to be really annoying. Well, it depends. Do they have any ground forces? Is there any way they can actually take over the planet? If not, then I don't really care. Maybe I do care. This force is only just now getting here. To get you back over here is going to be a nuisance, but fine, fine, fine. I want as much as possible. Lovely. It seems like they've gave up control of this planet for some reason or other, so we can go ahead and take this planet, which means we will have achieved war goals. No making 2 empires this time. Just keep on increasing habitability right now, that'd be great. Right of conquest. Useless for us, but at least next we have war games, and once again the great game will be useless as well. But at least war games will give us some extra units. Sorry, some extra...
Our champions are making
fire
planetfall.
rate. Yeah,
May the spirits protect them. Our champions have secured a heathen planet.
Which means now, achieve war goals, send offer, and... ta-da! You're now the same as us. Well done. Now we've knocked you down a little bit there, but still. We are your liberators. Blessings upon you. Let's form a non-aggressive pact, eh? And migration treaty. You know what? I'll even guarantee your independence. We are just that nice. At least these two are now best friends. Of course, the reason is that these guys at some point once again went back to being authoritarian. Must have had a bit of a rebellion. But they're still very, very close friends to us. They're the mandate of Money Marble. We're going to have to go to war with them again, aren't we? Yep, because you'll never be our friends. Their war philosophy forbids wars of aggression, well, if we want to make them part of our federation. That's a problem.
Incoming transmission.
You, on the other hand, will instantly join us. I think in the next episode we will finally begin to form our federation. That way the other federation won't gain any ground, which is definitely something we need to do. I also need to sort out the cash cacti, despite the fact they are very good friends with us. Since their change, we're never going to be able to get them into our federation. Minus 50 is just far too much. But for now, let's once again go into the shroud. We've found a tiny space within the shroud that has a concentration of psionic energy that is a magnitude we have never seen. Any psychic that managed to successfully tap into this pocket of raw energy would become immensely powerful, but there is only enough for a single individual, and there are risks involved. There are only 3 individuals in the entire Divine Screk Republic that possess the psionic strength needed to tap into this energy pocket. I guess we'll go with the first one. Okay. Monobak now has the Chosen One trait. I do not know who he is, so let's have a quick look-see. Who is it? Oh, it's our current leader, the Chosen One. Immortal. Governing ethic attraction plus 20%, monthly influence plus 1. So we get a bonus influence just because he is the Chosen One. And he is now immortal. I guess it's a good job he's in charge. We could reform our government. Oh no, we can't because we are egalitarian. I was going to say maybe we could become imperial or something and permanently have them as our leader, because that's really powerful. Sadly not. So with that, I'm afraid I am all out of time for today's video. In the next video, we will be focusing more on our own empire, expanding down towards the south here, and hopefully grabbing as much as possible, even though apparently the Mandate of Money Marble have found a wormhole which goes right here, which is a little bit annoying. And I will also probably be focusing on getting our federation started, so any good names for a federation is more than welcome. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Stellaris is a series you wish to see continued in the future. And apparently, people really wanted to move on to the habitat. I can't blame them. It's very cool looking. Thank you, and goodbye.